Well, welcome to the Daisy Team Award. The Daisy Team Award was a part of the Daisy Foundation that was developed as a result of a family member. Our son died, and they saw the need and the support and the care that nurses did individually, so they did the individual Daisy Award. But they also saw how teamwork works. Daisy also recognizes nurse lead teams with the Daisy Team Award. Often an idea is to achieve better patient and family outcome may start with one individual, but takes an entire team to implement a project in patient care. The Daisy Team Award is designed to honor collaboration by two or more people, led by a nurse who identifies and meets patient and/or patient family needs by going above and beyond the traditional role of nursing. For December 2020 award, it goes to 5-Med Surg.
Awesome.
I want to take the time to tell you the story. The story is what makes you the team. I have worked on 5-Med Medical for almost 10 years now. The past 7 years I have been on PRN. The staff nurses I have worked alongside with have dealt with many ups and downs throughout the pandemic. Recently, however, as we have seen a surge in COVID patients, they have been short-staffed. They never complain and take each day in a stride. I only work once a month and often have many questions. They are always willing to assist me, even though they're very busy. It has never been apparent than now how well they work as a team. They are truly there for the right reason, to provide the best outcome for every patient every time. The patients that are on the floor now are much sicker than they have been in the past. This team has led up to the challenge of caring for these patients. There have been so many changes over the past 9 months, and each day these nurses come to work not knowing what to expect. I feel such pride to know them and work with them.
Adaptability, resilience, and compassion. These are the words I think of when I think of this team of 5-Med Surg nurses, patient care techs, and unit clerks in the year 2020. This team has had a complete 180 of their daily work. In preparation for the COVID-19 pandemic, the 5-Med Surg staff worked diligently to ensure adequate supplies were available, room setup was complete, and the unit was organized in an efficient manner for workflows to function the best. Completing this task might sound very simple, but our now designated COVID unit was previously used for several years as only an overflow unit. Ensuring proper functioning of the rooms and equipment availability was of the utmost importance to ensure safe care for patients, and there were hours upon hours put into these efforts by all of the frontline staff. In the early months of the pandemic, we all know things changed by the hour. The staff on 5-Med Surg never once batted an eye at the continuously changing environment they were working in. They trusted in and stood up for our leadership, promoting that the safety and well-being of the staff was indeed a priority. They continued to adapt hour by hour, day by day, and week by week. The team shared with each other their experiences of deteriorating patients and learned from one another in order to continue providing the best care to achieve the greatest patient outcomes. The 5-Med Surg team has advocated tirelessly for their patients during these trying times. The resiliency of staff working on a COVID unit is nothing short of amazing. The exhaustion is real, both physically and mentally, here at the hospital and at home. But this team shows up every day with a positive mindset, ready to fight. The obvious component to all of this is compassion for the patients that are being cared for by this team. The team members have sat with numerous patients while they take their last breath when their families are unable to be by their side. They spend an incredible amount of time speaking with families over the phone, explaining situations, and educating on topics that most of us cannot fathom. They have helped patients celebrate birthdays and anniversaries while their families wave in tears from the parking ramp. The heaviness of grieving with patients through their own loss has occurred on more than one occasion. Staff have held hands and cried with patients who have lost their spouse, their parent, or another loved one to this disease, while sometimes they're just down the hall fighting themselves. These stressful times have been met with many tears and emotions, and the response from peers is always one of compassion and caring. There's no judgment, only empathy, and that truly represents a Daisy-worthy team.